Hello, my lovely Capricorns out there. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 20th to the 26th of May. So we are going to dive straight into it for you guys, okay? Alrighty, Spirit, please, for Capricorn. Okay, quite a few people have been having this card actually. So you have a leg up and you have poised, which is interesting. And there are two ways I want to explain these cards. The leg up card is really about needing to rely on others at this time. You can't do everything by yourself. You can't always be poised, looking your best, feeling your best. I think it's about embracing, I'm hearing, the balance of life. There are times where you will be in control, and there are other times where it's a good time to allow others to be in control and to allow other people to lead when you don't know where to go next. You might be having moments of like clarity and I know what to do, and other times you don't know, and that's okay. Leave it to somebody else to show you the way. Like, it's okay. I have to say it like that. So there's strength in vulnerability, and there are benefits in vulnerability too. Sometimes getting help from others helps us to understand or to learn. You're being described as this little mini polar bear. It's a child. Not that you're a child, but there are maybe other forces or other people who might actually know a little bit more than you, and it's okay to learn from them. So maybe a little bit of difficulty in being the student, especially if you are the teacher. Usually it can make you feel a little bit, defeated, or I don't know, I'm not good enough clearly, or I thought I knew this and I don't. I don't know if it gives you embarrassment or the fear of vulnerability is what's getting to you. But I feel like it's taking you where you need to go. So whether this is having to rely on a partner at this time because, something's a bit of a struggle for you, or you're, allowing them to do some of the things in the home because you're feeling more tired or whatever. It could even just be the universe, like surrendering to the universe. Like, I actually don't know what to do next. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to allow you to take me, universe, and it will. Okay. I feel like this next step in your life is asking for you to receive, which is, I always see with this poise card that's what it's about. Like, it looks like that star is falling towards this lady now. So I'm almost seeing like, if you're open to it, open to receive, you will receive the help that you need. Okay, let's get you some more. Capricorn, journey. Kind of a bit of, we have anxiety coming through here. You're feeling a little bit out of control. That's what it feels like. Or a little bit anxious, a little bit worried. You're reminding me of Virgos, where it's like Virgos kind of have to be in control of everything. They have to do everything. They're stressed about doing everything and being the only person doing something. But at the same time, they can't allow other people to do it because it's not the best way, or I can do it better. So they end up taking all this responsibility and getting burnt out about it, feeling anxious about all the responsibility, but not being able to let go of the control of it. So for some of you, that could relate to you, but it was just like a vibe I was picking up on. Like, you guys have some similarities, I guess, because you're an earth sign. But anyway, you have a journey coming up, guys. You could literally be traveling this week or planning travels, and maybe it's one of those kind of spontaneous things where you're just going to see where you go. Some of you could just be packing up your bags and moving somewhere else. All right. Or it could just be a spiritual journey coming up for you. And again, one where you don't know where you're going. Again, you could be feeling a little bit anxious about that, but I believe absolutely you will know when it's the right time to know. Okay. And that might be a little bit hard again because it lacks control. Anxiety is about, you're always anxious about things that are outside of your control, or things that are unknown to you. You understand? So it's like there's still that the same vibe coming up for you guys, Capricorn. But let's see what else is going on for you this week. Bittersweet. Interesting. Oops. And acceptance. Acceptance is kind of like accept what we can't change what we can't accept. Whatever it might not have gone to plan, it's okay. We have to accept it. And you have bittersweet as well, which is interesting because it's almost like that yin and yang. It's almost like something is great, but there's a little bit of a sacrifice to it. And I wonder what that is about. I'm sure it will come up in your reading. So I'm going to carry on and see what that's about. I think acceptance is, again, the need to accept that something is beyond your control, and you have to kind of sit back on this one. And that's great because maybe now you have a rest, but it's bitter, because it's like you want to be in control, you want to know where you're going. I understand that completely. But there is some gift in this. Right, for my Capricorns this week, again, this might be very vague at the moment, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But it is a general reading, so it's up to you how it applies in your life, if it even applies. Gratitude is coming up for everybody this week, practically. So it's really important to make sure that we are grateful for the things that we do have. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents, is the affirmation here. And you do have also freedom. So I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. If there are things outside your control that's causing you to be not very happy, then focus on what you can control that does make you happy, or that can make you happy. So if your external is a mess, focus on the internal. Meditate, find peace. All right, internally. But anyway, I do have some extra random cards for you. People have been wondering where the Tea Leaf Tarot deck is, so here it is. These are just going to give you some random messages as well for the week. Right, that will be all, and then we'll go into the tarot. Okay, so you have December being significant. All right, guys, could be your birthday. You have hard work ahead, happiness, which is nice. You have work, achievement, success. This can be in your career, or again, it's just requiring some work. Great worry over nothing. That's a good sign. You do have a wish will not be granted. Okay, but then a wish is granted. Who else had this where like something is not going to go your way, but something even better is? Like that, it's almost like that kind of bittersweet energy. That's very interesting. Right. You also have take care. Enemies are working against you. You could just have some haters. Or again, things just might not be playing out in the way that you wanted to. But you do have opportunity or windfall. For example, you might get denied on the journey that you thought you were going to go down. And that's the bitter part. But sweet part is you're being redirected into something even better and maybe even bigger than what you were heading towards. So that's the kind of vibes we're getting here. But anyway, let's carry on here. We have a great worry over nothing. So that's a good sign to kind of release the need to control this, release any anxiety surrounding this, and trust that things are going to work out, maybe even better than what you expected. Right, let's see. Let's get one card, please, for Capricorn's energy this week. Wheel of Fortune, expecting unexpected. It's like divine intervention. This is fate stepping in for you guys this week. One more for that. The Hierophant. There could be an energy of like commitment because this is showing up in your energy. This is usually a card of marriage, but it's also a card of like devotion. It's a card about, focusing on your beliefs and your faith. Okay. Maybe needing to rely on your faith at this time, or having to rely again on the faith of the universe or others. Again, it could be relying on a relationship. There is some ascension with this card, though. I always see this as usually it's someone being crowned, I think, in different decks. It's about a lesson, right? Let me get one more. Capricorn's energy. The Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. That's heartache, that's pain. Two of Pentacles, though, is either you guys are going to be keeping busy. Again, you could be throwing yourself into work after a relationship crashed, for example. Like that's the bittersweet. Maybe that's coming up. Three of Swords is heartache, it's pain, it is, feeling pain in general. The Two of Pentacles is about keeping busy or is being busy and balancing something. So we are still getting the vibes of bittersweet, but I'm going to be honest, I don't quite clearly know what this is about in your life. Why is the Hierophant here? What does this represent? The Hierophant, it represents the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. That is attracting in abundance. If you're spiritual or your beliefs, with the Empress here, it could be about understand, like your beliefs could be that you are deserving of abundance. That's your birthright. The Empress understands her worth, and therefore she attracts. So something has happened, maybe some rejection. Again, it's not showing up quite clearly, but it is some heartache. The wheel is always saying, like, it's always turning. So when difficult things happen, when winter comes, there will always be spring following it. Okay, so it's about understanding that through suffering, when the wheel turns, suffering is never permanent. Nothing is ever permanent. Everything is practically temporary, including the seasons, including our feelings. So you will get through the difficult feelings that you've been having lately, or the things that you've been going through. The Empress and the Ace of Pentacles is abundance. There's a financial opportunity coming our way. There's a new stable beginning coming your way. Yeah, right. Three of Swords is coming from the King of Cups. So it could be a water sign here who may have hurt you, or to do with somebody's feelings. Okay. It could be about a breakup. For others of you, the King of Cups is really about your feelings and emotions and needing to balance them. But you've been through heartache. You're trying to stay above it, which I admire. My goodness. But again, it's okay to allow yourself to be vulnerable at times. Okay? Right. What else is happening for this week for Capricorn? Ace of Swords, there is some truth coming in, all right? Gaining some clarity, gaining some information here, especially over things that have been a little bit troublesome for you. The Nine of Swords is about, literally overthinking situations, that anxiety, it's that worry, it's the stress, it's doubts, it's thinking about the worst case scenario. You're gaining clarity here. So whatever it is that's kind of plaguing your mind, you are going to get clear on what it is. The 9 to the Ace is the 10 of Swords. So you guys are really going to be completing or accepting an ending so that you can move forward with a new beginning, with this new clarity or this epiphany. Okay, Two of Wands and a Strength card I love, especially in this deck, because I've been saying to everybody, it's about taking the bull by the horns here. It's about looking at a problem and not being afraid of it. It's about, grabbing hold of the situation, whether it's about protecting yourself, in this case, protecting your legacy. Again, you've been through a difficult situation, one that's caused some pain. But the Two of Wands and the Strength card here is like, it's not your ending, okay? It's just a setback, or it's just rejection. It's not the end, okay? It's like Two of Wands is about focusing on your future and focusing on your growth, and the Strength card is about taking the opportunity for that. So learn what we need to learn through situations. All right, you are going to get clarity. You are getting a new beginning. You have 2 aces in your reading, which represents new beginnings and stable, clear ones. You've definitely learned something. And yeah, some of you, if you are in a relationship, and that's not the problem here, Two of Wands and a Strength card is really saying that the two of you are definitely in each other's lives for a reason, and somebody absolutely can help you. Okay. Okay, you have a good support system for those of you in a relationship. And everything is going to work out, okay? And the 10 of Swords, just like I said. It's about accepting the ending of a situation or a chapter in your life. But that clarity is going to allow you to put something to rest. So if it's something from the past or something you've been uncertain about, you are going to get clarity. It may not be the best situation, but it is going to allow you to let something go and set yourself free from the worries. Whatever that means to you. Very vague. Today's readings have been so vague. I don't know what the universe is playing at. I guess it's because these are general readings, but also because the way that it resonates for everyone will be very different. It's just that the structure of the message is there. Okay, my angels, I love you guys. Remember, gratitude and freedom. You have the power and the free will to create your own happiness. Okay. We can't control situations that have happened. Like, we can't change the past as much as we may want to. We can't, it's about understanding what you can change, okay? I hope this has helped. Let me know. I wish you guys all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right, Capricorn.